I fucking hated middle school. What's cosmetic is I'm probably the only being on this planet to ever think this. You know, I preach about positivity and genuine good vibes and positive vibrations and mindset on this channel, but middle school is literally mini Alcatraz. To be honest, I feel like middle school was the most unnecessary and the most forgettable era of my life. Like real life. Middle school felt like a fever dream. I genuinely don't remember anything exciting or life-changing about it looking back. Besides jerking off and taking porn breaks in the bathroom and pissing off my teachers and my classmates, middle school was the most forgettable and unnecessary 3 years of my childhood. I wasted 3 fucking years of my childhood going to that penitentiary to learn absolutely nothing. I learned nothing beneficial in middle school that profits my life now. It did nothing for me. It just wasted my fucking time and energy. It was useless. It was fucking useless. Wasted my goddamn time just to show up to that jailhouse 7 to 8 hours every week and learn nothing. But nah, real talk, I don't miss middle school. Say what you want about it, come at me all you want, throw as much shade in the comments as possible. I say what the fuck I want. Middle school. Especially cause teachers were on my in middle school. Not like that. Ew. Ugh, gross. But like, bro, okay, real talk, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I was a bit of a troublemaker back in middle school. And a little bit of a mischief, if I do say so myself. But the teachers at my middle school were f***ing snowflakes, dude. Like, yeah, okay, I would do shit here and there that would be justifiably correct for the teachers to email my mom. But then there would be days where I wouldn't even do anything major. Like, I would just wear a hoodie or a hat to class, or I would be on my phone for 10 seconds, or I would have headphones in, or I would be talking with another classmate, or I would be in the bathroom for more than 20 minutes doing unspeakable things with my dumb shit that in hindsight is really not that deep. And it got to a point where these teachers were finding any reason to email my mom. And look, every time I got in trouble at school, my mom would spaz on me once I got home. She would take so much shit away, etc., grounded, all that. But it got to a point where even she started to get annoyed from all the unnecessary ass emails from the school, emailing her about small shit I did. Like, I remember one time during a test, I stood up in the middle of the test to sharpen my pencil cause my fucking pencil tip broke as I was writing the answers down. And my mark ass, ugly ass, stupid ass, bitch ass, flat ass science teacher, grown adult woman sat here and used her only 2 brain cells to generate enough brain power in her broken and delusionally unstable and pathetic of a mind to think to herself, oh my fucking god, a 12-year-old child just stood up and sharpened his pencil. Holy fucking this is so serious. Oh my god, is this really happening? This is so unacceptable. I cannot believe he would do such a disgusting and repulsive act. This child, this being who is so new to the world and decades younger than me, is doing something that I, a 40-year-old woman who has been on this planet far longer than this newcomer with much more life experiences and lessons that he has yet to learn, will actually take the time to sit here and use all of my dark energy to make this a bigger and larger deal than it really is. Because in my sensitive, delusional Karen mind, every small circumstance is always a big and outrageous deal to me, because I have absolutely nothing better to do with my life. Should I file a police report? No. Should I falsely accuse him of rape? No. Should I dye my hair blue and become a sexually confused gender freak? No. Should I file for bankruptcy? No. Is my house gonna set on fire? Am I gonna lose all of my money and bleed out of my hole? No. Am I gonna get stage 4 terminal cancer because this little child stood up in the middle of a quiz to sharpen his pencil? No. Should I make a scandal to the principal and the school administration? Yes. Yes, the I should. Why? Because I am a 40-year-old washed-up woman with nothing better to do with my life. I hate myself. I'm fat and wrinkly. I'm worn out with so many regrets because I was too busy partying in my 20s and having sex with so many drunk guys and doing lines of coke 3 times a week. I have no children. Both of my parents are f***ing dead. I work a minimum wage job that I f***ing hate, but I have stupid bills to pay, so I don't really have a choice. So I sit alone in my room at night with serial killer shows playing on repeat while binge drinking bottles of Barefoot Moscato that I bought from Walmart all alone so I don't cry myself to sleep or hang myself or blow my brains out all over my kitchen counter because I hate my life so much because of all of this unhealed trauma from my early life and all of this anger and regret for living an unfulfilled life because of how much time I wasted in my 20s partying and being a and because of my failed dreams due to lack of self-esteem, self-worth, and confidence. So here I am, working a job I f***ing hate, and I can't quit because I have bills to pay. God, please f***ing kill me. I wanna f***ing kill myself. Anyways. But my mom wasn't getting annoyed with me. She was getting annoyed with the school staff for all of these unnecessary complaints about small things I did. They would even call my mom in for unnecessary meetings. And you know, at the beginning of the school year, my mom would always get mad at me if the school emailed or called her. But at that point, she just didn't give a anymore and was starting to get pissed off with the school because she had to take days off of work to pull up to the school and have an unnecessary meeting with the staff to discuss my minor and small scale behavior at school. And one day they called my mom in and told me I was getting a 3-day in-school suspension because I flipped a teacher off. Okay, that time I actually deserved it. So I grew a few hairs on my balls and I did what I had to do since I was attending that mark-ass school and I served my time. Had to do in-school suspension for a few days. If y'all don't know what in-school suspension is, in-school suspension, also known as ISS, is a form of punishment that keeps students in school and doing work, but isolates them from the rest of the student body. It's so stupid, bro. It's literally so retarded. So what they did was they put me in this isolated room all by myself. It was literally like a mini interrogation room. All there was a door, a table with some chairs, and a glass window where the staff from the school office could monitor me. And basically, what I had to do while I spent 7 to 8 hours in that shithole was just complete and finish any work or assignments my teachers had for me since I could not attend their classes because I was suspended. Another thing I noticed about this room of isolation was there was a ceiling spray. Now, if y'all don't know what a ceiling spray is, it's basically a water sprinkler on the ceiling that they have all around the building that will go off if there is ever a fire of some sort. Emergencies only type shit. And if one sprinkler goes off, so does every other sprinkler in the school. And the only times I could leave ISS was to go to the bathroom, to get a drink of water, to go home, obviously, and to get school lunch. But I always brought my lunch to school, so that was not an issue. So yeah, I was in that bitch for a good 3 days. Day 1 of solitary confinement. Yeah, the first day was absolute shit, as you can imagine. It was nothing close to fun. And these did not even let me sleep. Can you believe it? I'm not allowed to sleep, or be on my phone, or listen to music. It's redonkulous. Just absolutely redonkulous. They made me finish up assignments for my classes, blah, blah, blah. Boring. And you know what's cosmetic? The staff from the main office were not even watching me or paying attention to me. My bitch-ass, hoe-ass vice principal stopped by a few times to check on me, but other than that, these motherfuckers were not worried about me, like, at all. They had more important shit to do than babysit a 12-year-old kid for 7 to 8 hours, bro. And then once the bell rang for dismissal at the end of the school day, that's when I could get the out and go back home. I was fried as because ain't no way I'm doing this bullshit again for 2 more days, bro. Sitting in a room for 2 days doing absolutely nothing, and I'm not even getting paid for it. I might as well go to real prison if I want to do this bullshit. How are they going to call this school, but I'm not learning anything from this situation? Like, so I just started thinking, should I skip school? Nah, they would just extend my suspension days and probably add more. Even if I told these petty motherfuckers I was sick or something, they would still be petty enough to extend my in-school suspension days further. Bro, and literally, security was not even in the same room as me. They were literally right next door. And these motherfuckers did not once think to check up on me. Mainly because they were right next door to me And they thought the office staff had me supervised and under control. But they didn't. I detested the school so much, and I was willing to get expelled and put in another school just because of how much I loathed this school. So, what was I about to do tomorrow during ISS? Well, y'all remember those motherfucking ceiling sprinklers I was talking about earlier? And you know how they only go off if there's ever an instance of a fire or something? And y'all know how if one sprinkler goes off, so does every single other in the building? All that time in that room of boredom and isolation with no distractions had me staring at the ceiling just looking at that sprinkler, plotting my revenge on these elite that ran the school. So, I was gonna risk it all tomorrow during my second day of in-school suspension. So, the night before I went to school, I put a lighter in my backpack. You know exactly where this is going. I was gonna pull a top tier Bart Simpson level prank during in-school suspension to show these pussy-ass teachers who they're messing with. So boom! Day 2 of in-school suspension, pulled up to school with the most devilish smile in the world because on that fateful day, shit was about to go down. So, pulled up to ISS, waited until third period to do what I needed to do. What's cosmetic is, there were 2 other kids in ISS with me that fateful day. 2 8th graders. And I told them what the was about to go down and they just started dying of laughter. So, third period comes, I waited like 5 minutes after the bell rang, looked outside to make sure no teachers or security were nearby. Coast was clear. Pulled the covers of the glass window of the main office over it so no teacher or staff member saw what I was up to. Got my lighter out, stood up on the chair. The 8th graders started filming me, encouraging my dumbass but well-deserved behavior for this piece of shit school. Flicked the lighter, brought it up to the sprinkler, and it's dripping everywhere, puppy.
Yeah, I can see it now. See that? My mother say that she proud. I've been that dude, but now they say it out loud. A word. Came up from a doubt, built the shit from the ground. How I'm still going up when I'm down. That don't even make sense. I can't dwell on what I could've done, but it's hard to accept. I get more for the less. You need to call your connect. You need to talk to somebody. 100K and I'm set from the city where the Jets right play. There. I'm tight, I didn't hear from you the next day. Damn. They on my dick, they seen the Hermes belt. Cop shorty her first one. Get to know me well, I'm here to stay like I signed a lease. 5K for the piece, just to dangle on the fleece. We cannot even speak. I'm having dreams in my sleep, getting money repeat. You getting mad when it's not even that deep. You getting mad when it's not even about you. If you out, then I guess I'm out too. Ain't no telling what we bout to do. That's why. Ain't no telling, you know what I'm saying? Come on. No, new shit, you know what I'm saying? New shit, type shit. I'm falling back tonight, falling back, you know what I'm saying? Take it easy. NY to LA, you know what I'm saying? Fresh off.